This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey everyone, Sarah Hanlon here with the iPhoneAppReview.com, and today we're taking a look at In Arrivo HD, which is a very handy taxi app for iOS. It's available to download from the App Store for $3.99, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it works. So basically what In Arrivo HD does is it allows you to see bus schedules and taxi schedules for essentially Rome. This is the main screen of In Arrivo HD, and you can see it looks pretty much just like a map. What it's doing down here is actually downloading data from the bus database, and if you scroll around you can see various essentially buses that are moving, and if you want more information you can tap it on whichever bus you like, and you can see other buses that are in the area, oncoming buses. So basically In Arrivo HD exists to help you find the closest bus to you, or taxi, and get you to where you want to go as quickly as possible. And really, it's only centrally located to Rome. So, but according to the app's App Store description, it does support taxis that are using the same database as the buses in Rome, I believe. One of the cool things In Arrivo HD can do is it can help you find the quickest way to get to a destination in Rome. So let's say we want to go to the Vatican. Simply type in, and the app will essentially give you directions to where you want to go. You can see the cost of your taxi, essentially the distance, how long it would take to walk there, etc. So it gives you a nice variety of ways to get to your destination. And if you tap the menu over here, you can see a better view, it looks like, of stops and buses that are in your area. You can also teleport to different places in Arrivo HD, and this is great if you're located somewhere outside of Rome. So like if you're in the US or in Europe and you're planning a trip to Rome, you can use the portal function to essentially teleport your way to Rome, trick the app into thinking that you're there, and you can use it that way. There's also a handy time machine function. We'll go back to the main menu. While In Arrivo HD is a really useful app, unfortunately it has a ton of bugs that really prohibit me from saying it's the perfect app for finding buses and taxis in the general vicinity of Rome. Crashes happen when you first open the app. Anytime you're navigating the app, if you're trying to look at bus schedules, etc., it's pretty sporadic when crashes happen, but they do happen very frequently. And one of the things, if you've noticed, bus information can even end up, at the top of your screen on your phone, which it gets very clustered and frustrating, essentially, because it's not supposed to be up there. Bus stuff is supposed to stay within the map. But other than that, In Arrivo HD, it really means well, and it has the potential to be an absolutely fantastically useful app for people traveling in Rome, but I can't recommend it flat out simply because it's just way too buggy. It crashes too much, and the interface, it gets fairly cluttered if you zoom out quite a ways. It's almost impossible to navigate it, and if you start from a zoomed out location, then, I mean, essentially it's like best of luck trying to zoom in without, accidentally tapping on one of the bus menus here. And you can see again, the bus schedule information winds up at the very top of our screen, and it crashes. So we have to restart it. As far as overall thoughts on In Arrivo HD, it's got a really nice structure as far as being able to pull information from the bus and taxi database and display it on the screen, but it's just way too cluttered and buggy for me to say outright that it's totally worth $3.99, and let's just put it this way. I wouldn't trust the app if I was stuck in the middle of Rome and trying to get somewhere. I mean, I might trust it somewhat, but it just crashes so often and is so darn buggy that I really feel like that's what is a deal breaker, especially considering that the app itself is $3.99. But other than that, hopefully the crashes can be remedied and the interface can be a little less cluttered, maybe a better way to display bus information and taxi information. Other than that, as far as whether or not In Arrivo HD is worth it, I would say no. I definitely think that $3.99 would be better spent on a more stable and less cluttered app. Again, In Arrivo HD is available to download for $3.99 from the App Store and is compatible with iPhone. This has been Sarah Hanlon with the iPhoneAppReview.com taking a look at In Arrivo HD. Till next time.